This is a visualization for cutting cords. Energetic cords give us unhealthy attachments to people in our lives. And some can even be formed by people we only encounter for a short time. So it's important to do this exercise or another one every day. So the first thing I want you to do is take 3 deep belly breaths. And now I want you to imagine vines are coming out the bottom of your feet, and they're going down into the earth, all the way down, until they meet the giant crystal at the center of the earth, Gaia's heart. And the crystal opens up and welcomes those vines inside it. And the vines continue to grow until it reaches the center of the crystal that is pure light. Once the vines reach that light, the light shoots up the vines. Up, 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 all the way up until the light is coming through to the bottom of your feet. And it comes up your legs, your knees, your thighs, into your torso, and it anchors into your heart, joining with your soul there and grounding you to Gaia for this exercise. Now imagine you're standing in the middle of a desert. Nothing but sand as far as the eye can see in every direction. You're alone. The sun is beating down on you. It's very hot and uncomfortable. The sand is hot, and the wind is blowing. And you're wearing a parachute as if you've just landed from jumping out of a plane. And the wind is causing that parachute to blow behind you so that you cannot take a step forward. And you are frozen in that spot. You're trying to move, but you just can't take a step because that parachute is preventing you from doing so. And I want you to ask your guides, and if you've never spoken to your guides before, that's perfectly fine. This can all be done in your head. Just say, I'd like to connect to my guides, and I ask that you please show me, in the form of these straps attaching the parachute to my back, all the cords that are ready to be cut. And whatever you see is perfect. You may have just a few cords connecting that parachute to you, or you may have 100, and they may be all different sizes. Again, whatever you see is perfect. Know that all of these cords are ready to go, and we're going to cut them all today. Now I want you to imagine you're no longer alone. You look to your right and Archangel Michael is standing there smiling at you. He's holding his sword that is just a light with bright white energy. And you can feel the heat coming off of it. And he's going to step right behind you. And when you're ready, you're going to give him a little nod. And he'll start cutting those cords from top to bottom. And this can take as long or as short a time as you want. Whatever you're comfortable with. You may notice some cords take a little more work, and that's fine. You may notice there are cords inside of cords, but don't worry. Michael's sword can cut through them all. And so he begins cutting. And if you need to pause this, if you need to take time to allow the cutting of the cords, that's fine. Pause as long as you need. He's slowly cutting each cord from the top of your head, even from your crown chakra, all the way down. And some may even be connected in your auric field, not even to your physical body. So he's going to make sure he gets them all. And he's down at your shoulders now. And he's cutting. And you may feel sensations, but it won't hurt. These cords are ready to go. They are no longer serving you. And they are only hindering you in moving forward on your path. And you don't even need to know who they're attached to. He's at the base of your spine now. And he's just going to go all the way down slowly, all the way down to the ground. You may have cords coming out of your heels. And he's cutting every single one. And as he reaches that last cord, wherever it is, he's going to cut through that cord. And once it's severed, you're going to feel that release of the weight. You're going to feel that that parachute is no longer attached to you. And I want you to turn around and look at it as it blows far away behind you. And you're going to watch it until it is out of your sight. It's gone. And we're going to set the intention that it's returning to the cosmos, wherever it needs to go. But it is no longer yours. And then you're going to unzip the vest that parachute was attached to. And you're going to let it fall to the desert floor. And I want you to take a few steps away from it, and then turn around and look down at it. And watch as Gaia pulls it down under the sand. The vest will disappear. And you see this bright light right under the surface as she transmutes this raw material into new life. And in that spot, you're going to see a flower sprout out of the ground and bloom. And then you're going to notice that it's not so hot anymore, that the wind has died down, that it's much more comfortable, almost pleasant in the middle of this desert. And now I want you to do something really special. Something that this parachute has been preventing you from doing for a long time. I want you to imagine your wings emerging from the middle of your back and stretching out far and wide. And stretch them out really good. Spread them out as far as you can. And feel that stretch. They haven't been out in a long time. You've been hiding them from the world. And that parachute, that vest and that parachute were preventing you from revealing them. But no more. Your wings can come out now. So feel them, see them, touch them if you want to. And know that this is your natural state. And then I want you to fly away and soar through the air under the sun as long as you want. Feel the warmth. It's not too hot anymore. It's nurturing. In fact, it's giving you codes that you're ready to receive now. And now when you're ready, I want you to come back to your body in the physical world. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, move your neck around and your shoulders until you're fully back into your body. And notice how grounded you feel, more than ever before. And know that you're going to be able to get through your day now feeling so much lighter, knowing that you have released all of these cords, all of these unhealthy attachments that have been holding you back. Nothing can stop you now. And again, I recommend you do this cord cutting or one similar every day. We can collect cords on a daily basis. We can collect cords from someone we encounter in the grocery store for 2 seconds. And so it's important to cut these every day. And you can take this visualization and make it your own. Whatever you see during the process is perfect.